Alright, at the corner of Trade and 6, go down 6th Street. And this public art installation right here is too new for the app. So what they're targeting is things down 6th Street. There's actually a cluster of them. You're going to see a Manikin that's been painted. It's going to be a little different from the app. It's been traded in for a new one since that photo was shot on the app, but it's still here and still counts as a PokeStop. Okay, and as you can see, it's different looking here, but still counts. Wow, I'm racking up the eggs. I'm not sure if that's because this is downtown or just, you know, because I'm hitting a lot of PokeStops, but it's good. So as you can see, the next are right next to each other, so let's go. So the next one's right across the street, right across 6th Street. It's a little unusual. Just make sure you look both ways for crossing the street. It's actually this City Beat newsstand. It is pointing to this rooster that's been painted on the side of it. That is a PokeStop. Alright, and here it is. So, I mean, it's really hard to not find PokeStops downtown. You can pretty much just walk anywhere and find places to get supplies. And from the newsstand, the next one is right here, this public art installation. It's going to look a little different from the app because they're always switching out the art, but it's this one right here. And you can actually just get close enough to get the Manikin and get all three, but just for the sake of showing you guys what they're pointing at, I want to show you guys the different art that's here. Like I said, this is the Arts District, and Winston-Salem is the City of Arts and Innovation, so we've got a lot of it around here. Alright. And here we go. And like I said, it's a little different. This is, you know, artwork that used to be up. Wow, I am getting tons of Poke Eggs today. I don't know, I was not experiencing this before. This is great. Alright. And so I've gone back to Trade Street and I'm continuing to go down Trade now. And one thing to note that the shops here tend to close Mondays. I think they're probably closed Sunday as well, but Tuesday through Saturday is typically the main times to be downtown shopping, you know, at least in the Arts District. Now restaurants and stuff will keep more robust hours usually. Coming up on Finnegan's Wake, actually the next one is at a saloon. So it's a mural on the side of a bar. It's not telling kids to go to a bar, but so it's drawing them to the outside. It's not telling them to go in and drink. So you just keep walking, and actually I'm right here. So Silver Moon. Let's see if the mural is actually still here. Let's see, this is Silver Moon, where the mural is pictured is at. And I don't think it's here anymore. So, yeah. but nonetheless, it still counts as a PokeStop. Again, some of this stuff is a little dated. Alright, and so here is our mural that apparently is no longer there. Alright. So there you go. Alright, so I just crossed Trade Streets because I'm getting ready to go on 7th and pick up a couple more PokeStops. And you walk past this building, actually very, very close to the next one, just rounding the corner here. It's actually, I'm going to go ahead and get the one across the street. It's indicating there should be a painting here, but it's no longer here. Again, some of the stuff is dated, but it still counts as a PokeStop. And then if you turn on 7th Street back towards Liberty, the garage, which is here, is a PokeStop. This is a music venue. They bring a lot of local bands here, and you can hear them down the street when they're going. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and get both of these. Here's the garage. Alright. And then here's that piece of artwork, which is no longer there. Across the street from the garage is an entranceway to a parking lot, and it's actually pointing that there are PokeStops here. This says that this is the District Rooftop Grill. It's actually not. That went out of business a little bit ago. It has been replaced by the famous Toastery, and I'm actually close enough now that I can get it, but obviously you can just go in the parking lot to get this PokeStop. Okay, and like I said, it's going to say the district, but like I said, it counts nonetheless. Famous Toastery is apparently very popular to a lot of people here, and strangely enough, this is one of the few encounters I've had with Pokemon downtown since I've been walking around. So I don't know, if I caught a pretty powerful sparrow. And from the famous Toastery, you can go back towards Trade Street, and there's another one just around the corner at a local eatery that has a lot of artwork. It's Mary's Gourmet Dining, or Breakfast, of course. It's got a lot of different names, but it does have a lot of art. It's a very nice looking place, and it's right here. How y'all doing?
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
And as you can see, it's actually a really nice big diner downtown, and you can eat outdoors. But anyway, this is where the PokeStop is at, and that's a Manikin painted up. They're pretty popular downtown. All right, and you click on this, and again, I don't see the specific artwork. It could still be up, maybe inside, but it counts nonetheless. Alright, there we go. And I'm going to keep walking past Mary's. I will say, around Mary's and the famous Toastery were the few times I actually found Pokemon. I actually found a very powerful pincer and sparrow, so I'm not sure if that was just coincidence or how much I'd been walking, but there's that. And the combat was pretty intense. I couldn't really do it with my thumb, so sorry guys, I didn't get it the captures on video. But I'm walking up Trade Street, so we're kind of leaving downtown, but there's a couple of PokeStops that are close here, and that will require me to cross Martin Luther King. Yes. Alright, I'm going to stop it and wait. And once you cross Martin Luther King Drive, you can get access to the PokeStop. This was Ziggy's. It looks like it's closed now. It was a music venue. Ziggy's has a long history in Winston-Salem. Maybe they'll be back again. But looks like they're closed at the moment. Shut down. But the PokeStop still counts. So honestly, with the amount of PokeStops downtown, I'm not sure if this one's worth it, but for your adventurous sorts, here you go. Alright, remembering the good times, Ziggy's. And if you do venture over to Ziggy's and you do want to put in a lot of effort, this mural down here, hopefully you can see it through the shadow, is a PokeStop. So you need to go down these stairs and walk across the lot. And once you're in Ziggy's lot, you can actually access this PokeStop. Again, this is a lot of effort, but for you adventurous sorts, here you go. Alright, let's see if it gives us any bonus points for effort here. Alright. Oh, well, maybe it gave us extra Pokeballs for the walk. Another thing I will note is that I got more Pokemon at Ziggy's, so I think the outskirts of downtown is when Pokemon start showing up. My theory is maybe downtown is considered kind of a town in the regular games, so Pokemon don't really show up there, and then when you're out of downtown, then the Pokemon start showing up. But that's just a theory.